Okay, I've got something to read to you. I got some things I want to say, okay? That's right, Defcon. That's right. That's right, Defcon reported in Russia press. That's right. A disturbing report prepared by General Alex Maslov, whatever you want to call him. That's right, the Center Military Representative of Premium Mission of Russia to NATO states that it has been notified by the Americans of their plan to hold a Defcon 1. That's right, cock, pistol, maximum readiness alert drill on 27th of December, which will be overseen by President Barack Obama at one of the United States' most secure bunkers located beneath the Denver International Airport. That's right. Signed between Russia and the U.S., both parties are required to notify one or the other in case of such maximum readiness drill occur, but are not required to state their reasons for doing so. I'm going to leave the link underneath this video for you all so that you can read this and see it with your own eyes. But there is something I'm going to say here, for the last 4 or 5 years now. I've been doing what you people know as TFL, True Force Loneliness. And, I get people all the time to take my words, manipulate them, twist them, lie. Say what I didn't say. Don't hear anything that I report to them, that I tell them, okay? The reason I did what I did was because I recognized a problem in the dating scene that led to, when I learned about politics, learning a whole lot of stuff, okay? 2010, the countdown over there, Henning. Very, very, very honest, good-hearted man. No lie. I see it in him. Okay? A lot like myself in a lot of respects. Even Henning probably didn't understand what TFL was. But if Henning was to really think about what I'm about to say, Henning would. He really would. Because he's a very intelligent man. Henning's not a fearmonger. He's not a conspiracy theorist. He's not up here trying to scare the shit out of you. He's trying to give you the truth. And he's doing his best from his heart to give you the truth. But it comes down to this, people. TFL. Okay, TFL, that's right, True Force Loneliness. Yeah, no, crazy name, wasn't it? That's right, but it really wasn't crazy. I want you to remember what I've told you from the very beginning, okay? Media, that's right, media, your books, your magazines, everything fed to you your entire life has been fed to you deliberately to mislead you, to steer you right down the rabbit hole. Division. That's what brought True Force Loneliness around, was the division of the genders. Now let me one more time explain to you. True Force Loneliness is not a group of guys who cannot get laid. That's a bunch of peons saying that shit and twisting my words. TFL has never been about your ability to get sex. You freaking fools. Okay? I've told you and I've told you and I've told you over and over again. The global elite. The very people Henning speak out against, the very people I speak out against. It was Baron David Rothschild who took down my original account up on YouTube. And I haven't got a doubt in my mind about that. Not one doubt in my mind. The emails that I received was from Mr. Rothschild himself. And I understand why. Okay? Because I understood the division. You better understand something and understand it straight. Straight up. The feminist movement was not about anything but to divide the sexes and destroy the family unit and line the bankers' pockets, as if they needed the damn money to begin with. Okay, the global elite. But their main goal was to break up the family unit by putting the woman in the workplace. And if you take a trip down history road, you'll find out when the feminist movement came around, that's when they started pushing the fashion industry into pornography. Now, why did they actually push pornography and the fashion industry at the same time they brought the feminist movement in? Because the combination together destroys the family unit, destroys your morals, and divides the genders. Why do you think women get their hands slapped in the court system and men get prosecuted big time? Why do you think so? is to keep the division amongst the genders. Why do they want division amongst the genders? For the same reason they want the races divided. Through the ultimate division, people won't rise up to stop them, and they know it. The biggest fear the global elite have is that people would rise together and stand up as one. And of course, that would bring them to a dead stop. Why? Because you got to understand, the global elite get their power from us, the people, globally. That's right, they get their power from us, the people. And if the people rose up together and refused to cooperate, they would have no power. They'd have no power at all. So they want the ultimate division. You know, and the one thing that I know for a fact was the last part of their plan before they go into massive genocide, World War III, and so on, before they bring in their one world government, was to go after your children. After they destroyed the family unit, destroyed your morals, they would go after your children. What do you think UNESCO, United Nations, Barack Obama, chairman of the United Nations, what do you think he's been doing? Pushing for sexual education on children. Teaching them at 5 years old that it's all right to rub oneself between their legs. That's right, teaching little children about sex. That's because they were robbing your kids' innocence from them. The last part of the global elite's plans was to attack your children. And now they've done that, and they've been doing a really damn good job of it. Do you actually think Barack Obama is going to be in Denver, Colorado, and he's just going to happen to go into one of the most secure bunkers that everybody wanted to say was a conspiracy theory, right? Underneath the Denver airport? No. No, I don't buy that. I don't buy that. He's not going to have a drill underneath an airport in one of the most secure bunkers. That bunker was built for protection against what? Nuclear fallout? Maybe against what? 2010, the countdown's been talking about up there in outer space coming our way? Yeah, that's what it was built for. It was built to protect their ass. He's not going to be holding a staged exercise underneath the airport, guaranteed. And to notify the other countries that the American people are doing this? No. No. I told you, I've been awake for a long time, and I've been fighting hard. A lot of people never understood what I was talking about, and a lot of people understood what I was talking about. Just like with Henning. A lot of people slam him, and a lot of people don't. That's because anybody that wants the real truth, that's after the real truth, anybody that really cares about other people, actually cares about other people, wants what's right for everybody, including themselves. And that's where this comes from, people. Henning's a good man. I like Henning. I really do. I'd love to talk to him personally. I've got a lot that I'd love to talk to that man about. But, you know, I understand he's busy like I'm busy. I have a job and I'm busy. But I would love to talk to him. Henning's a damn good man. Damn good man. Okay? And I have a lot of respect for him. He's been out here doing everything he could. But I have to agree with everything Henning has been talking about. He hasn't been bullshitting you. He hasn't been blowing shit over you. He hasn't been fear-mongering you. He has been doing nothing but trying to help you. Just the same as I have. He tackled one side and I tackled another side, and people didn't understand why I was tackling what I was tackling. Why did I tackle it with TFL? To try to stop the division, to try to wake people up. Because, see, through the division, we'll never stand together. Through the destruction of the family unit and the division we have going on between the genders and the races globally, we would never rise together. We would never stand up to stop them. But I can see it's been a waste of my time because people want to stay divided, don't they? So I guess they'll enjoy their deaths. But I have to say that it looks like World War III is coming to me. No lie. I think World War III is on its way. I really do. Sad, people. But I'm going to leave the link underneath this video for you so you can check it out with your own eyes. But it's really sad. World War III is here, people. That's what I foresee. Yeah, I do believe World War III is probably here, okay? It's right on top of us. I knew the end times was on top of us just from what I see going on around me. Okay? But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this, and I mean it. I'm not kidding anybody. I spent my life caring about other people. Going out of my way to help perfect strangers that I've never known in my life. And did never ask a penny for it, ever. TFL hats, TFL shirts, ink pens was all made from my hard work, my labor, my money. Mailed out totally free to people who asked for them. While I could do it, I did. Why? Because I wanted to, from my heart. TFL has never been about the bullshit that you people want to say it is. It's never been about that. Never. It was a support group for people who couldn't get somebody in our life, thanks to the global elites division. That's right. The taboo subject nobody was allowed to talk about. That's right. And the awareness of what was really going on in society. I told you a year and a half before the jobs went out the door, they were going out the door, and you told me I was nuts. Then when they went out the door, you had nothing to say, did you? You turned your back and pretended I never said it. Isn't that right? And I wasn't being a psychic. No, I wasn't trying to be a psychic when I did that. I've got friends that I've known for years, and one of them I told stuff a long time ago for the last 3 years. And her very own words to me was, 90% of everything I ever told her was going to happen has happened. Henning is not lying to you. Henning, like myself, is a very honest man. Okay? And I see it. I spent many hours watching his videos. Many hours listening to this man. He's doing it from his heart, his passion, his drive, because he cares about other people. The same as I do. I tackled a whole different end of what he tackled. And I don't think he understood what I was doing. But maybe he didn't have time to look at what I was doing because he's busy, just like I am. Okay? But I did this from my heart because I wanted to help people. And I wanted to try to stop the division. Because I understood if we stopped the division. That's right. If we stopped the division and we woke up, it don't take guns, it don't take violence, and it don't take death and wars to stop these people. It takes everybody standing together and refusing to cooperate. Just simply saying no. That's what it takes, globally. Ain't gonna happen now. Because you people love your division. You people love your drama. And you people love to kill people like myself and Henny nuts. So you'll get what you got coming to you. And that's what'll happen to you. Okay? And I'll always know I tried. I'll always know I tried. But I see World War III headed our way. Possibly what Henning's been talking about for months. Possibly that. I sit on a fence with it because I can't back it. But I believe Henning's real with what he tells you. And whether he's wrong or he's right, he did his best to help everybody the same as I did. That's about all I got to say to you. Check out the link underneath it. And you can bet your ass he's not going to be in a bunker underneath the airport and notifying other countries for shits and giggles, people. Think about it. Your comments and opinions. Next video, you have a good one.